Hi, scientists. The science concept we have been learning is that energy stored in food was once energy from the sun. And what we know as scientists is that scientists use models to explain science. So what you have on your screen are two different models. One is called a food chain and one is called a food web. It says the food chain is the part of the natural ecosystem in which food, nutrients, and energy are transmitted from one organism to another organism, whereas the food web is a system in which numerous food chains are interconnected with each other. So we're going to focus on the food chain. Our science concept is energy stored in food was once energy from the sun. And so this is how the model shows that. So here is the sun, and this is grass. Grass is a producer, so it's getting its energy from the sun. Then the grass, the energy from the grass goes to the grasshopper. That's why the arrow is pointing that way. The arrow represents the transfer of energy. It does not mean that the grass eats the grasshopper. We know that the grass is not going to eat the grasshopper. So the arrows represent the transfer of energy. So the energy that's stored in the grass is going to go to the grasshopper. Now, then the frog will eat the grasshopper. So that means the energy from the grasshopper goes to the frog. The energy from the frog goes to the snake. And the energy from the snake goes to the hawk. The grasshopper, frog, snake, and hawk, they are consumers because they have to consume food in order to get energy. The grass is a producer because it produces its own food. Humans, we are consumers. We can't stand in the sun, put your arms out, absorb the sun and think, oh, I just feel so full. I have just the fullest stomach. No, you're going to have a sunburn is what's going to happen, and you're going to be starving. So consumers have to eat in order to get their energy. Eventually this hawk is going to die, and decomposers such as fungus, which are mushrooms, are going to decompose, and that decomposed hawk is going to help the soil, which then also helps the producers grow. So that's why it's almost, see this circle, it's almost a cycle, because this decomposed hawk is going to become part of the soil, and that's where the producers are growing. So a food chain shows how energy stored in food was once energy from the sun.